Hey, this is Abla speaking, doing a One Piece chapter review or a late review or opinion piece. It's chapter 1037 in Drunken Dragon Bagua. And the cover page is an emotional excursion, Judge Size. And we see that they're all battered and bruised, and it appears their house is all burning of the battle with Big Mom, I guess. And we start off interestingly in the power capital, and we see Toki, a statue of Toki, for the first time, I think. And I think they're about to launch the little paper wish flowers or whatever they are, the ones that float. That's what they're gonna do. And Onigashima is still, so they still aren't aware of what's coming. On his face right here, he looks like Akainu. He's having a drunken fit. And we go back to, I guess, Luffy and Kaido. And Kaido, I guess, a habit to have it, and he starts drinking. And Luffy is, why are you drinking right now? Because I'm having fun. Oh, because Kaido's having fun. And he drinks. You want one too? He even offers Luffy. Oh yeah, so Kaido's reminiscing of the festival, and Kaido gets drunk, and Luffy's getting annoyed. Just don't use this as an excuse for when I beat you. You got it? So Kaido's completely drunk, and Luffy comes in for attack. Weaker. It's sign that I accepted you. Long it's been since I fought someone who could go toe to toe with me. So Drunken Dragon Bagua. So Kaido dodges Luffy's attack. I think this is how do you say, the gimmick that they do, the drunken fighting style, and Kaido's doing it right now. That's what's happening. So Kaido dodges and he comes in lightning hammered, Ragnaroko, and hits Luffy with a different type of Ragnaroko, lightning hammer. And Kaido looks weird here. He looks like bloated, like yeah, he looks bloated for some reason. It sends shockwaves all the way down. Luffy's complaining of the pain. Yep. And Kaido goes into his dragon form. At funds, it might be. I'm so miserable, I can't even keep a castle intact. And Luffy's pretty much stating the truth. He's so tough. Yes, but years make his place. So I guess I was one getting sloppy. Huff huff. I gave it everything I had. And this is very interesting what he's saying. I gave it everything I had, but I think it just wasn't meant to be. I think he's referring to the Joy Boy stuff here. I think he truly wanted to be Joy Boy, but it wasn't meant to be. And he does a Dragon Twister Demolition Gust. So when he goes in his dragon, it's his drowsy form and his depression form. And that's why he's complaining, like he gave it all he's got, but he couldn't. It wasn't meant to be. And then we go into tears and beer. And Kaido just wants to be left alone here. Stay away from me. Leave me alone. Oh, he's in an emotional state right now. So he wants to be I like this Kaido. And Luffy's getting thrown off here. It is. So Luffy dodges an attack and hits Kaido in the face. And Luffy's also having fun. He's like smiling, take this, you drunk. So I like this back and forth between them. And then they do it. Kaido uses his tail to snare Luffy. And Kaido's still in his crybaby mode. And they headbutt. This is a Conqueror's King Haki headbutt. Luffy states something very interesting. his haki is getting stronger. Drink, you're going to sober me up. Drunken rage. So now his is in drunken rage. His drunken rage form. And Luffy comes in with a rock Gatling. So Luffy's doing a rock Gatling and Kaido's doing a Kundalini Dragon Swarm. So his club appears like there's a lot of him. A lot of the clubs, I guess. He's copying Luffy's attack in a way. And they both get hit in the face. Dead on. And they keep the barrage up. Kaido's coming in with the swing. Luffy, I guess he didn't make it in time. Luffy hits him real hard in his stomach with a kick. And then we switch to Marijoa. What's going on here? So we switch to Marijoa and the elders are talking. And it seems they're concerned about Wano. And they're saying that people die when challenging the Yonko, so I guess they want to kill Robin on the low. Why are they so interested in? I know she can read it, but what can she do? And we see Navy, not Navy, but world government ships. And they actually say world government on them. So these are not Navy ships. They're world government, and they have the world government flag. So I doubt this is an admiral. This is just the world government, and they're assassins. And a huge shadow has appeared. And then these guys start talking about like, no, that's impossible. The fruit is only a legend. Only a legend now, even to us. It has not awoken for centuries upon centuries. Then why would the world government bother to give that one specific devil fruit another name? It's to erase the fruit's name from the annals of history. And then we see Zunisha is about to engage the world government ships. So what's he referring to here is the very interesting part. This cutaway is very strange in the first place. I don't know why Oda's doing this. So we do know the world government's headed to Wano. And here they're talking about the awakening. The awakening. And this is very interesting. Because I don't think it's referring to Zunisha. Because if it was referring to Zunisha, that means Zunisha's awakening. And that would also mean that Zunisha is a devil fruit, which would mean Zunisha is an actual person. It's an actual person. And if Zunisha is a person, who is she? That means he's been around for like 800 years walking in his devil fruit form. Nika, Sanganika, Zunisha Sanganika? No, I don't think so, but I don't think it's referring to them. It's referring to something else. Because it doesn't make sense. Why would Zunisha be awakening now? The only possible explanation is Luffy, because Luffy is the only one, how would you say? Luffy's the only one whose fruit was alluded to be special by CP0. So it's guarded by CP0 agents, and that's the only way it could be special. The other possibility could be, but I don't understand. There seems to be a cutoff here between the information that's being given and then the world government responding to it. So we don't know what information is being given. So, and that I just probably done deliberately. So I highly doubt Zunisha, because that would imply that Zunisha will de-transform and the continent in its back will fall into Wano, some shape or form, period. Because I highly doubt the continent's part of its devil fruit. So yeah. And then we have to wait to see how powerful, because if he's a person, he's 800 years old. He should have like some god level haki or something. But I don't think is that. I think it's morely Luffy, and it could also be Kaido. Kaido's awakening. I don't know who else would be of significance because Law already did his awakening, and Kid already did his awakening, and I don't see anyone else like a relevance awakening where it's a threat, where they're like they had to erase the fruit from the annals of history. That's why they changed the fruit's name. So we're gonna see where this goes. It's very interesting. I don't understand why we cut off from the battle to this. I want this very, how would I say, it ruins the pacing. I understand that like he's putting this lore here, but this is something that should have been done at the end of the reverie, because it doesn't make sense to be all of a sudden we're cutting off to the five elders. And how come they're not doing anything? Just I want to see these five guys to head to Wano. Like, are they even strong? Like, who knows? Anyway, that's it. I think it's a good chapter. We get a bit of lore, which is strange cut off, just 2 pages, like at the end. Like, I don't know why this is thrown. And Mary Jo's seems relatively fine, so they've already rebuilt whatever battle happened. They already rebuilt, so it wasn't that bad. So Sabo didn't do much of an impact, to be precise. And what was gonna happen? He was gonna get decimated. Dragon didn't go personally, so Sabo was gonna get decimated, regardless of what anyone thinks. And the battle between Luffy and Kaido seems to be entering its final stages, I would assume. So, is Luffy gonna win? I don't know. Oda said we were gonna be shocked at the outcome, so we'll see what happens. Blackbeard swoops in, takes the victory. Who knows? I would hate that. I would, if Kaido dies like that. That would be so pathetic. I would think it's bad writing. Anyway, that's it for now. That's a great chapter. Waiting for the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day and peace out.